Holy crap! If you're into winner take-alls or game 5s or game 7s or one-game playoffs or sudden death or whatever term you want to use, then yesterday was your kind of day. 2 game 5s. We still got one more coming up today in the Major League Baseball playoffs. And I got to tell you, if you missed any of those games, they could have been more polar opposites. First, you get the afternoon game, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals. This game was over essentially before it started. So the first half of the first inning, it's just Jack Flaherty is the starter for the Cardinals, right? He's been very good. He's a good young pitcher. And, you know, he loves some run support, right? Who doesn't love run support? I know I do. I used to pitch when I was younger. I'd love going out there in the bottom of the first inning and have 4 runs put up there already. But you don't always get 10 runs. So that's what happened. The Cardinals came out and they just said, Mike Foltynewicz, we don't care that you pitched really well last time we saw you in game 2. We're going to take you out back and we're going to, yeah. So, 10 runs. A 27-minute first half of the first inning. It's so astonishing I can't even speak English right. So, that game was over before it started. I turned it off promptly after that first half of the first inning. I hate to say that as a baseball fan, but I needed to sleep. I needed to get ready for the next game, for the Nationals and the Dodgers, which turned out to be one of the most exciting games we've seen in a long time in the playoffs. And if you missed the second half of that game, I feel sorry for you as well. So, Walker Buehler is awesome. He was tabbed as the Game 1 starter. Some people said, well, you got Hyun-Jin Ryu, who's in competition with Jacob deGrom for National League Cy Young Award winner, and he's not starting Game 1. And then you get Clayton Kershaw, he's not starting Game 1. So they turned to 25-year-old Walker Buehler, which I personally think was the right decision. I know they didn't win the series, but it wasn't because of him. He had a scoreless inning streak that was running until he gave up 1 run in this game. And he just pitched just lights out into the 7th inning. And he ends up handing the ball to Clayton Kershaw with a 3-1 lead. I mean, I know it's weird to see Clayton Kershaw come out of the bullpen, but he's actually done it for almost 10 innings now in his career out of the bullpen in the postseason. So, all right. Second pitch of the 8th inning. After he mows down Adam Eaton, by the way. When he comes in and he gets the final out of the 7th inning, 3 pitches, boom. All right, but the second pitch of the 8th inning, he gives up a home run. Sucks, but they're still winning. On the very next pitch, Juan Soto, the 20-year-old wonder, back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. And then, if you watch the game, you know what happened. Extra innings. Howie Kendrick, of all people, he did have a nice season, but he's a 36-year-old who doesn't hit the ball out of the park that much. Hits a grand slam, and I swear to you, Dodgers fans, I know it's a deflating moment, but could you wait for the ball to land before you start walking out of the stadium? I mean, literally, people were walking out, up from their seats, walking out before the ball even landed. So now, the championship series are almost set. They're set in the National League. The Cardinals also win home field advantage now because the Nationals beat the Dodgers. So that's something you got to look at. There was a lot riding on yesterday's games. So the Cardinals will host the Nationals in the National League Championship Series best of 7. And the Yankees still, after sweeping the hapless Twins, await the winner of tonight's Game 5. The Tampa Bay Rays going into Houston. Can they slay the dragon and be the Yankees' best friend? And I've never been a bigger Tampa Bay Rays fan. I'm considering going to the store and buying a Rays jersey. Give me some Blake Snell. Give me some Charlie Morton. Give me some Diego Castillo. I don't care. Give me a Rays jersey to throw on tonight because I am going to be pumped. Thursday Night Football is going to be an absolute blowout. The Giants have half a roster, and they're going into New England on short rest on a Thursday night. This thing's going to get ugly. It's going to be a bloodbath really, really quickly. So all you got tonight is Rays, Houston, Game 5, winner take all to play the Yankees in the American League Championship Series. I think the Astros are going to win, but I've never rooted harder for the Rays in my 33 years of living. So, if your heart wasn't pumping last night, let's see if we can get it going tonight. If it wasn't pumping last night, there's something wrong with you. But I'm Dave Ettinger, the host of the Dave Talk Sports podcast. This is the Dave Talk Sports YouTube channel. Find that subscribe button down here. Leave some comments as well. If you like baseball, Game 5, sudden death, let me know. I want to hear from you. So tomorrow you got a recap of the Rays and the Astros. Until then, enjoy.